One of the most exciting things about being in Santa Fe is it's such a community, not only of galleries and museums, but of artists. And we were walking down the street near the Plaza and trying to record a video, and John Paul Granillo is an artist here in Santa Fe. Introduced himself, said hello. He came into this studio gallery space of his, and he's going to talk us through one of his wonderful paintings. But first, give us a little bit about your background and how you connected to your indigeneity in Mexico.
So I'm a Chicano raised artist, which means I was born here in the United States, Mexican American. But when I was in college, I was asked by a professor to create a dissertation focused on oral history or culture, and so I thought, oh, I'd go home, I'd talk to my grandma, eat some beans, things would go really fast for us, and I'd get an A.
Easy A.
Yeah, easy
peasy, yeah.
But it didn't work out that way. As I asked her questions, I said, how was the Great Depression? How was this war? How was these things? Well, I'm not sad, or the neighbors aren't fighting, and I was like, what? So I called my mother and I said, hey, Mom, Grandma's not really helping me with my project. And it was me. And she was like, well, did you ever think that your grandmother was in such a form of trauma and pain that she didn't want to focus on some of the issues that she had to deal with in her life? And so it led me into really kind of looking back at my culture and community and researching my ancestry. And it turned out that my great-grandmother was a Aztec Indian out of Mexico City, and she was kidnapped at 14 years old and brought up here on Pancho Villa's train for the revolution, and left in Fabian, Texas, and that's how my family got to the United States.
Unbelievable story, and a lot of that storytelling is in this artwork here. So walk us through what we're seeing here in this acrylic piece you've put together.
So what this is it's about sacred songs or songs with no names. And the idea was that Huicholi, which is the hummingbird, was proposed to, and she was born white in the jungle. Not in the form of white today that we use as a divisional tool, just pure white. And when she was proposed to by her partner, the gods, she asked them, hey, can I please have a beautiful dress? Can I wear something to be able to look like the macaws, the cockatoos, my brothers and my sisters that are so bright and vibrant? The god said, no, we've already given you the ability to dance in any direction, and we're choosing to stay with that. So she went home crying, and she was sad, but all her brothers and sisters decided to beg the gods to please lend them one feather each, to lend her one feather each. To wear for the night. And so she did, and she danced so beautiful, the gods allowed it, and she danced so beautiful that the gods pronounced her the bird of no pain, and that she would be able to dance with her partner as if it was the first time every single day, that she would follow no flock, that her only two obligations were to bring blessings to our people, but also to guide our dead home. So if you look on the female's face as she's getting ready to transcend, there's an actual song written on her face to say it's okay for transition and change in your cultures, your community, or for anything, but your people will come and they will guide you home. If you look here on the earring, we have the sun, we have the mountains of New Mexico right here, the seeds that we plant physically and metaphorically. When we're speaking is what we're speaking into actuality. We have the moon right here, which is represented by the lotus for Ichel, the Maya moon goddess, and the tail feather of the serpent for Quetzalcoatl.
Fantastic, and that's one of the magical things about Santa Fe is there are so many artists here and so friendly and welcoming and willing to share your story. If you look down in the description in the comments, I will give you information on how you can get in touch with John Paul Granillo and pick up some of his exciting artwork like this.